Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Steven Vetri, and today I want to just jump in and talk about some cards that I've been picking up and investing in for the upcoming NFL season. Now, obviously, we already had week 1 go, and week 2 is ongoing as we speak, but I wanted to just jump in and talk about all the cards I've been buying. They're all raw cards. I have not bought any graded cards yet for the NFL season. And these cards have ranged from actually less than $5 to around $20 to $25, so not super crazy expensive. I did buy some lots and I did buy just singular cards, but I'm excited to jump in and talk to you all. But before we do that, if you are new here, make sure you do consider hitting that subscribe button and turn that bell notifications button on so you never miss another video. I know I was gone for a while if you did follow me, but I'm back and I want to make more videos for the NFL season because watching football is my favorite sport to watch. So I'm excited for that. And again, if you want, drop a comment down below on who you're buying up for the NFL season, and even drop a like if you enjoyed today's content. With all that being said, let's jump into it. Alright, so as I said, again, the only cards I've been buying are raw, no graded. I want to jump in and start with the one and only Saquon Barkley. Now, he didn't have a crazy week last week, but I did pick this card up for only $4, and it's not his rookie card. It's actually his second year card, and the reasoning behind this I'll get to. I just want to talk about some of his stats from last week and everything like that. Now, he only had 6 rushing yards, and he had 60 receiving yards, and in my fantasy league, I don't know how your fantasy leagues do points and everything like that, but my fantasy league, he had 12.6 points, which isn't crazy. It's not horrible, but obviously it's not crazy coming from Saquon Barkley, who was probably the number 2 overall in a lot of the fantasy drafts this year. But the reasoning that I went with his second year card is if you're a big NBA collector or NBA sports card investor, you probably heard of Luka, obviously, and how his card was crazy expensive. But not even just his rookie card was crazy expensive. If you went down a step, went forward a year, you can look at his second year card, Luka's second year card, and even that was selling for a lot raw. So I was thinking, okay, I grabbed this for $4. I have another one coming on the way in the mail. It's supposed to come. It's taking a while. The other one, I don't know why, but that one I think I paid like $5. So like $10 for 2 raw Saquon cards. You can still get these for fairly cheap right now. I was just thinking in my head, $4, even if this card goes to $20, his second year card somehow, since Luka's card shot up because of his rookie card. Even if this card could get the $20, that's still like $15 profit off of each card, which isn't bad. And if I was to get it graded, which I might because it is in very good condition, I could even make more money for it. Now, obviously, second year cards aren't as, expensive as his rookie cards, but if you are on like a tighter budget, because me, I wasn't going to go out and spend $400 or $500 on a Saquon card. I was thinking about debating on going for his PSA 9. It was at like $150 at the time, but then I kind of thought about it and I was like, I'd rather spend $150 on all these cards I'm about to show you today. I didn't even spend $150 on all these cards, I don't believe. But I'd rather spend, that budget on multiple cards and have multiple chances to get profit and get money rather than just dump it all into one player and him have maybe a crappy season like he did already in week 1. He didn't have a super good week 1, being that it's Saquon Barkley. But again, I do have another card of that one coming in, and I'm definitely going to look out for more of those as season progresses. Now, the second player that I want to talk about is Deebo Samuel. I have 2 of his Prism rookie cards. Now, he's not supposed to make his debut start for this season until week 4. That could take longer because we don't know what the progress of his injury is. But right now, they are set for week 4 for him to make his debut. I like Deebo Samuel because, obviously, rookie year, he went to the Super Bowl with the 49ers against the Chiefs. They did lose, but I think this card is still a good investment, especially because I was able to grab this one right here for $12. And then I paid up a little bit for this one. I paid $17 for this one. You could go on eBay right now and get these cards still for like $10 to $12, like what I paid for this one. But those ones that are listed for around 10 to 12 are a little off-centered, so you're not going to probably get PSA 10s out of them. If you want to get PSA 10s start looking maybe in like the $15 to $20 range. That's why I paid a little up for this one. I thought this one was very centered. Looking at it now, it's not super centered, but I still think it has potential to get a PSA 10, and that's just because of how clean the card is overall, not just centering. The corners are sharp, no scratches, no surface marks or anything like that. And that also shipped in a mag case. Now, I didn't pay up because it shipped in a mag case, but it was a nice addition to the buy, keeping the card a little bit more protected, obviously, in shipping and everything like that. But I did not pay up just because of the mag case. But it also was a nice addition, like I said. Now, Deebo Samuel, obviously he's with Jimmy Garoppolo. I think he can have a breakout season this year. Again, he's getting kind of a late start, being that he's debuting in week 4, so that kind of stinks. And I don't think his cards will really move around in these coming weeks leading up to his debut since he's not playing. So now is the time to jump in and grab him before they do increase if he has an explosive season or even just a good season. But I don't see them decreasing or increasing in these next 2 to 3 weeks while we wait for him to make his season debut. So now is the time to buy if you want to. The next person I want to jump in and talk about is actually probably like a top 5 receiver in the league. Definitely at least top 10, maybe top 5, depending on what he does this season. But again, he is definitely top 10, and that is Amari Cooper. Now, I picked up this Amari Cooper Prism card. You could have got this card on eBay like 2.5 weeks ago for less than $10. And I was kind of late to that curve. I actually jumped on this, and I got this for $24. That was after shipping and everything on eBay, tax, everything like that. I picked this up for $24, and they're still going for around $25 is what they're selling for right now on eBay. Obviously, if you want to get a lot, you'll probably get some for cheaper. I was actually bidding on a lot of 4 of these, and the lot ended for like $71. So that kind of bummed out because I didn't get that, but that would have been a good deal, $71 for 4 of these. But that is this one. This is the Prism card, and I think this card is it's centered. It's not super centered, but I still think it has a potential to get a 10 because everything else looks very nice on it. The next cards are also Amari Cooper cards. Now, these ones I paid $11 for the whole lot, and these are not Prism. These are the Topps Chrome. Now, obviously, Prism has the upper hand in value over Topps Chrome for all cards. Or not all cards, but majority of the cards. But I paid $11 for this lot. I think it was a fairly good deal. Now, I wasn't saving a super ton of money buying in a lot, just because you can go on eBay right now and get each of these cards for about $5. And then this card you can get for like $2-3. So adding that up, that's like $13. So I guess I did save on just shipping, so I didn't have to pay shipping for it separately. But I think for $5 for each of these cards, or $11 for this whole lot, I think is a super good deal. I was thinking about buying a PSA 10 of this Topps Chrome Amari card for $70. I thought that was a good deal, but someone else snagged that before I can. But that's just how the game goes. But I'm going to hold these, see how Amari does this season. Hopefully he has an explosive year with Dak and with Zeke on the Cowboys. And we'll see how he does, and hopefully these cards go up. And again, a lot of these cards I'll probably go through, find the best ones to send to PSA eventually. And then some I'll probably just try and flip for profit raw and just make my money back and just make some more money for raw flipping. So that's always an option as well. The last guy that I am going to be talking about is Paris Campbell. Now, Paris Campbell, I bought 12. I bought a lot of 12, and this was just like on eBay where you see, if you ever see a picture on eBay of just one card, sometimes there says quantity, and you could change the quantity to however many is available. Or obviously there's also lots where it just shows every card pictured. But you can also look out for where there's just one pictured, and then you can change the quantity. That's how I bought them. There was just one pictured, and then I changed the quantity to 12. I paid $55 for this whole lot of 12. And right now, if you go on eBay, this lot of 12 is literally selling for, or not a lot of 12. Each card is literally selling for $10 each right now on eBay. And I paid $55 for all 12 of them. So if I was to sell each one of these right now raw, I can make $120 and then subtract the $55 that I paid already. That's $65 in profit. Then you may be saying, oh, there's going to be some selling fees for you. Okay, say $60 in profit. $60 in profit right now just to sell them, and I bought them a couple days ago, and that's only week 1 has gone. And week 1, Paris Campbell had 9 rushing yards, only 1 attempt, 9 rushing yards. He is a wide receiver. And he had 71 receiving yards, I believe, off of 6 attempts or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was like 9 attempts. I'm not really sure. Either 6 or 9, some number in that area. 71 rushing yards. So in total, he had 80 rushing yards for his debut, I guess, season opener, like everyone else. But he was also hurt last season for the majority of the season. I'm pretty sure he only racked in 1 touchdown because he was hurt for the majority of the season. So now being on the Colts now with Phillip Rivers, obviously, he can do some more damage because Phillip Rivers is a good quarterback. He's not bad. So I'm excited to see where these cards go in this near future. Now I want to just jump back to the Saquon card. I'm not sure if I showed it up close before I wrap up the video. That's just that, non-rookie, just his second year. And I want to show the Debo up close as well. Again, this is his rookie. So I just wanted to show those up close. But that's really it for this video. That's who I've been investing in. The only other card I'm waiting on right now is just a second one of that Saquon. I'm going to keep continuing to look for steals and deals. I have other cards that I actually went through from my collection when I was a kid looking at rookies, and I pulled out a bunch that could have value today. So I'm going to make another video on all those this week. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button and turn the bell notification button on so you don't miss that video. And then I'm going to be having more mail days as more cards come in and as I buy up more. And if you enjoyed today's content, make sure you do drop a like and drop a comment again saying who you're investing in and what cards you've already seen some profit on for this upcoming NFL season. With all that being said, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and peace.